welcome to my YouTube channel rksoftacademy. So in this tutorial channel I basically uploads many tutorials on Oracle different kind of technologies like Oracle SQL, Oracle PLSQL, Oracle Forms and Reports development, and also Oracle Database Administration, Oracle Database Design, and also I provide training tutorial for Unix shell scripting. Okay, so I have many videos from the basic to the advanced level. As you can go ahead, you can just watch all the videos. If you are starting learning, if you are start learning just Oracle from the beginning, you just watch from the beginning. These are the beginning of the Oracle tutorials, which are basically the base of Oracle, database of RDBMS, what is RDBMS, how Oracle, what is Oracle, why Oracle is called a DBMS and also RDBMS. So this tutorial are basically for the basics level of tutorial who actually don't know or don't have experience working with Oracle, so they can watch all these videos. And also who are basically working with other technology, they can just learn Oracle from the very basic, from the concept of DBMS to the SQL and then PLSQL and various advanced topics. Okay, so I have tried in each video to explain the each topic in many very easy way and with the hands-on example. Just you can watch the video, each video from the start to beginning without any skipping. Okay, so you will must get new information and you will must learn many things from my tutorial video. Okay, so these are the Oracle constraints, and you can find out many concept and many tutorials from the beginning to the advanced level. And these are the basically the Oracle PL/SQL programming topics, starting from cursors, exceptions, collections. These are very important topics in Oracle PL/SQL programming. So you can just watch all the videos from the start to the end so that you can learn easily about these topics in detail. Okay, and there are some videos advanced topics on PL/SQL programming also, arrays, explain plan, materialized views. Okay, and also various kind of other videos like Oracle architecture and database fundamentals, database administration fundamentals. You can watch this also. The full content of the it will cover content of full PL/SQL programming content. Okay, and other videos you can also see the other videos also. These are the group functions, and there are two parts, and Oracle DDL, how DDL works and what are the benefit of the DDL. And these are the about this video is about null values. Okay, so these are many advanced topic like how Oracle processes select statement. You can watch this video. This is very helpful, especially who are experienced people in and who are already working in Oracle technology. They must know how a select statement is processed inside the Oracle database. Okay, so I tried to explain each steps in the understandable and easy way. What are the steps Oracle perform to execute a select statement inside the Oracle, okay, database. So this is the video. Completely watch the video without any skip. Okay, and this is the about DBMS output package, how it works. You can watch out. And this is one pragma which is exception in it. You can just watch this to know how it works. And this is all concept in one video for SQL. Who don't know about SQL and who don't know about Oracle, he can just watch this. It is the overall concept, and it contains all the topics for SQL. And I already uploaded database designing one module, and if you want next module, I just comment below the video in comment section. I can upload the next part of this. And I have started a question and answer series starting from here, because I actually started this question and answer series keeping in mind that who are actually want to switch the job, or who are actually trying to get a job in the Oracle field or Oracle technology. And there are many opportunities with Oracle technology, because Oracle is a very big and huge subject, and it has many features and technologies like SQL, PLSQL, and many other things are there, like Oracle forms and reports. Many tools and utilities in Oracle SQL is there. So actually there is a huge scope of job in Oracle technology. So many almost all the companies use Oracle as their backend, and Oracle is very secure database. So this database technology, if you have skill, you must get a job. And you can, if you can learn it well, and you can just appear for the interview. And how you face the interview, and what are the question you can face. So that's why I started this series of question and answers in the interviews. Basically, recruiter asks the question to the candidate. And I about me who are just watching my video first time, I'm a Oracle consultant as well as a Oracle trainer. I have total of 17 years experience in field of Oracle technologies, and I have worked with many IT MNCs in many various positions, starting from the software developer, and that means Oracle developer, to next is team lead, then technical lead, then project lead, then senior system analyst, then project manager. So in this tenure, I have played many roles and working with these Oracle technologies. So I have experiences of around 17 years, and I am right now a Oracle consultant as well as the interviewer. Okay, so basically, keeping in mind who are facing problem performing their interviews well. So that's why I am just since I am taking the interviews right now, so I saw how candidates suffer during the interview time, how they get feel like they are not able to answer the question properly. So that's why I am making this series of question and answer, so that they can learn well from my video, and I'm giving this on free. So it's your for your benefit, and I am basically um, uh, trying to explain many question and answer in the proper and accurate way, whatever I have the experiences during my tenure of working experiences. I trying to give you the complete solution for that question. So just if you keep in all the points which I discussed over my tutorial, you can just impress your interviewer with the proper answer. Okay, so let's begin my this tutorial. And you already see I have in this question and answer series I already uploaded 4 videos. This is the differences between procedure and function, and this is the very important question, and any interview you face you can just face this question. And most of the candidate or whoever fresher, even if he is 3 or 4 year experience or 8 year experience or whatever the 10 years experience, also I asked him the question but he is not able to properly answer it. Okay, so very much common things, he just told 2 or 3 points, even not three. I just get the 2 points most of the cases from the candidate when I asked this question. So I make a full differences here, difference between procedure and function. You can watch it complete video without any skip, and you can understand what is the procedure, what is the function, how they works, and what is the finally I furnish what is the differences between procedure and function, and you will get all the differences. Okay, and if any question, if any recruiter or interviewer asked this question, you can properly answer this question. Okay, so it will be a plus point for you. And this type of question is another is difference between delete and truncate, and this is also a very important question. Almost every interviewer asked this, and almost many candidates cannot tell the proper answer. I saw in my experiences of my interview, means I am taking the interview, that's so from my experiences I see most of the candidates are not properly able to answer this. And I explained every differences, whatever the differences, every differences what we have in our delete and truncate command. Okay, so watch this video without skipping and we'll get proper answer. Okay, and next is difference between table and view. I also make it very simple, and you just watch this, you will get the proper answer. Okay, so next is difference between row ID and row num, and this is also a very good question, and it is very simple, but sometime I see the candidate are not properly answered this, so I make a video for this, and you just watch this video and you will get the proper answer of that. Okay, so all these videos you just watch the full content, so that you can get the details about the topics, and you can just get learned completely. Okay, so now I'll go to my today's topic. So today I'll discuss about the difference between primary key and foreign key. Okay, this is the most important question. Whoever appearing for the interview for any positions in Oracle, like SQL developer or PLSQL developer, or any testing engineer, or data engineer, or whatever many positions in Oracle, company offers or company recruits for many positions to fulfill their requirement in various projects in Oracle technology. So this is the very common question for every databases have the same you are using, means it is used for Oracle in the in this means I'm explaining this for the Oracle, but other databases also the concept is same and the difference is same. Okay, There are other difference like SQL. There are other also database. Okay, so other databases like MySQL or SQL Server or whatever. The concept is same, and these differences are will be the same. Okay, so difference between primary key and foreign key. What is the difference? Before I telling the difference, I want to explain for primary key and what is the foreign key. Okay, so primary key, first of all we have to understand what is the primary key. Okay, so as we know, the in the database or Oracle database, the information or data are stored in the table structure. Okay, and table is the basic storage unit in Oracle database, and each table has containing rows and columns. Okay, so all these concepts are in my videos. You just watch the basics of SQL, whatever I already shown you, from starting from the basics, SQL basics, to different kind of videos. So you will get the answer for that. What is a table, what is a database, what is, how table is organized, how data stored in the table, like that. Okay, so table is a collection of rows and columns. So primary key is, what is a primary key? So a table has multiple columns, right? So a primary key is a primary key is a column basically which uniquely identify a table. Okay, the value of which uniquely identify one record. Okay, so basically a primary key is a column and it uniquely identify each record. Okay, this is the primary key. Like let's say I have a employee table, so I have employee ID, employee name and salary. Okay, so each employee must have a unique employee ID, right? So two employees should not have the same employee ID. Okay, so that's why employee ID will be the primary key, and it should be unique for each employee. Okay, so each employee have a detailed record, like name and salary, and for each record employee ID will be unique. Okay, so this is called the primary key, which are uniquely identify each record. Okay, now let's say what is a foreign key? So foreign key comes where we want to make a relationship between two tables. Okay, so to have a foreign key, we have to take another table to which the our employee table will be related. Okay, so let's say there is a department table, and department table has the employee ID and also the department name. Okay, so let's imagine that the employee ID started from 100, 200 and 300. Three employees, their names are John, Mike and Albert, and their salary are 2000, 3000 and 4000. And the department table, there will be employee ID and the department. Okay, so employee ID in the department table must be must be there in the employee ID in the employee table. Okay, because in the department there should not be any employee where the employee ID is not there in the employee table, right? So according to that, in the department table, just imagine for three employees, 100, 200 and 300, their department name is administration, and second one is IT, and third one is HR. Okay, so these are the three department, and these three departments, three employees are working in these three departments. Okay, so this is making the relationship between employee and the department table, right? So actually in the department table there should not be any value which are value of the employee ID which are not exist in the employee ID in the employee table, right? There should not be 1004 in the department table, and there should be a department against the 1004 employee, where 104 is not employee is not exist in the employee table, because there is no employee with that ID. So should not be exist any ID where the employee ID is not in the primary key table. So that's why the foreign key makes the relationship between two tables, and the table which has the primary key, basically it's called the parent table or the master table, and table which is related to that table and which actually the details table, and this is called the detail table or child table. Okay, so foreign key basically makes the relationship in such in that way. So now for each value of the foreign key is derived from the primary key value, right? So what is a foreign key? So foreign key is a column whose values are derived from the primary key value from the primary key table, right? So this is the definition of the foreign key and primary key, and foreign key, and I also mentioned differences in my discussion. I just write down now point wise what you have to summarize to say the differences between primary key and foreign key. Okay, now point number 1 is so primary key is a column which uniquely identify a record in a table. Okay, a foreign key is a column whose values are derived from the primary key value. From another table, right? Number 3 is a foreign key makes a relationship between two tables. Okay, number 4 is primary key must be unique and not null, whereas foreign key primary key values must be unique and not null, whereas foreign key value may be null. Okay, but primary key should not be null and not null. Okay, if foreign key value must exist in primary key value, and it may not be null. Okay, so number one is foreign primary key is a column which uniquely identify a record in a table. Okay, and if foreign key is a column whose values are derived from the primary key values from another table, that is the master table, and a foreign key makes relationship between two tables. Okay, so primary key values must be unique and not null. Each value must be unique and not null, but the foreign key value must be exist in the primary key value in another table which is master table, and foreign key value may be null. Okay, so these are the main differences between the primary key and foreign key. So I think you have understand well about the primary key and foreign key, and these are the differences. If you just remember it, it is very common question for every interview. You can just answer well and impress the interviewer. Okay, so that's all from this session for this session today. And if you like this tutorial, and if it is helpful for you, and if you get benefit of this tutorial, just give a like and subscribe also my channel, and hit the notification bell also, so that you can just get the notification for my next video when I upload the next tutorial. Okay, so just comment below if there anything I missed, or if you know anything the other differences and how I explain the differences. You just comment below what is your comment on my tutorial, over my tutorial which I described, and if it is beneficial for you, and if you are getting knowledge from my video and also from other videos too, you just give my video a like and subscribe my channel, and also share it with your friends and colleagues who might might learn the tutorial and the technology as well, who are finding out basically that learning, and many students may not afford any may not afford the price or whatever the course price to buy the course or to attend the course for the course fees. And so if you just share this video to them, or just yeah, to your friends and colleagues, they will be they will get benefited also from my video, and that's all. So thank you very much for watching my video. Just give a like if you know something from my video. If you get some new things and get benefited from my videos. Okay, so thank you very much, and just give a like, comment below, and also subscribe my channel. And for those who are try means looking for any complete course on SQL, what that is structured query language, or who are seeking for learning the full PLSQL programming, that is database programming, or Unix programming, or client server technology for like Oracle forms and reports, and database administration course, for them I can tell that you just follow the instructions about in the about page. There is my contact number, you can just message in my number, or you can just email me, there is my email also mentioned. And you have to just follow a simple process. After the completion of that simple process, you can just watch you can just join my courses. I provide many courses, as I told you, starting from Oracle SQL to basic database architecture, and Oracle complete SQL course, complete PLSQL programming course, Oracle database administration course, Unix self programming course, and also Oracle forms and reports development course. Okay, if anybody is interested to join in my course, and this course I teach online, and also I teach my course are interactive sessions, not the pre-recorded videos, so that if students can get the complete understanding, and they can ask question in the session, and they can get the answer properly. Okay, so that's all, and just go to the about page for detail, for if you want to join my online interactive tutorial course or session. So that's all from my side. Thank you very much, and just give a like and subscribe my channel, and share this video to your friends and colleagues. Okay, thank you.